Welcome back to another episode of Behind the Business, where I bring you business owners and entrepreneurs who give you the good, the bad, and the ugly of what goes on behind owning and maintaining a successful business. This episode is called Chef Special. In lieu of Thanksgiving this weekend, why not bring in some of our favorite chefs? As we know, macaroni is the one dish you can't just play with, and not everybody can make it. So we have 3 chefs here today that's going to show you their best mac, and we'll be judging it at the end. So without further ado, we're going to get right into it. So please introduce yourselves today, and how long have you each been in business?
Well, you know, they say ladies first. So, you know.
Okay. My name is Takia, also known as TK from BK. And I've been cooking since 2017, so about 7 years.
Okay.
How you doing? My name is Justin, also known as Chef J. Dillion. I've been cooking since about, call it 8, maybe 9. Really and truly 12 years.
Okay. All right. Next.
And yes, sir. You know, Chef Biggz on the checker, man. I've been cooking since, I believe, 2016. Yeah, and just been doing it for, 2016 to 2023. I do the numbers, man. We in the building, though. Been cooking for a while, though.
All right, perfect. Okay. So start us off as you guys make your dishes. I'm going to start you off with some questions so you can get right into what you have to do. So first question, what made you want to become a chef?
Ooh.
That's a good one.
What made me want to become a chef?
Let's hear it.
That was my natural born talent, in my opinion.
Okay.
Oh, okay, good.
I would say for me, what made me want to become a chef, I was in college and I was broke. I was a broke college student. And honestly, I used to start cooking for my friends for fun. One of my best friends, Rain. And initially, that's how it really started. From there, we took it up a notch. And that was the rest was history.
Okay. And Biggz?
Reason why I started cooking for real, because my first semester in college, I spent, I believe, over $6,000.
Oh my
And I realized, okay, if I was able to spend over $6,000 uphill without even have the $6,000 in my account for real,
Mm-hmm.
and I end up spending it, I realized that I could make a hustle out here by just providing something different. And I was upstate New York in SUNY Mooresville when I first started cooking.
Oh wow, okay. And so from there you just kept the grind going. Okay, I love that.
Yes. Opened up a restaurant out there. Had it for 2 years, and then COVID came. I ended up closing up the shop, came back into towns.
Oh, you had a restaurant out there?
Yeah.
Hold on, wait, what was that called?
Jamaican Delights. We call it JD's.
Ah, okay. How did that go?
It went good though.
Okay.
It went good. I ain't gonna lie. First 3 weeks having that restaurant, we made $17K in gross sales, and that's in college. So doing that with just starting from cooking from the house, that's pretty different, especially doing it while you're in college too.
Okay, I love that. All right. So, Justin, I want to ask you, what makes a chef an actual chef?
Well, to be honest, before I answer that question,
Okay.
I don't consider myself a chef or a cook.
Okay, what do you
I
consider
consider
yourself?
myself an artist.
Okay.
When I cook, I like to create dishes you never gonna have ever before, nowhere else. Like, for example, I got my own oxtail sushi.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody do that. I can salvage egg rolls. I don't really know anybody else that does that, but you go ahead, continue.
Okay.
But what makes you really a chef, though? It basically, like, you gotta have the passion for what you actually do and cook with everything, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. Okay. TK?
I feel like for me, what makes you a chef is knowing that you're doing it, not just for the money, but you're doing it because it's something that you love. And that's what I feel like it's become something that I have loved. From not only working with people, but also working with kids and being able to bring it into schools, educating the kids on this. Yeah, that's what makes you a chef.
Okay.
Like putting your little twist to it, most importantly.
Yeah, definitely. And Biggz?
Can you repeat the question for me?
What makes a chef an actual chef?
What makes a chef an actual chef?
Mm-hmm.
I would say somebody that really takes the time out to put yourself in that fire, in that flame, just to really show that your hand is really that good. Because at the end of the day, not everybody could cook. So if you can really stand up there with that confidence and put on that performance, I believe that honestly make you a chef. And of course, that meal got to be good too.
Okay. So being that you said, okay, your meal has to really be good, how do you know when you've perfected a dish or it's not over seasoned or it's, to the perfection of everybody else that's going to be eating it? Biggz?
I will personally say, if you could get as more yeses than nos in the room, you did your job.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, when it comes to food, you can't please everybody.
Definitely.
It's gonna be some restaurants you go to that a lot of people like, but you go there, it's not top tier to you.
Okay.
So everybody got a taste. As long as you put your best foot forward, that really determines that for you.
Okay. And TK, what do you think?
One more question, one more time, Anna. Can you repeat the question for me?
How do you make a dish or a meal to know that it's gonna cater everybody, where it's not over seasoned or it's under seasoned? How do you make that, to your perfection?
Honestly, I would honestly say asking myself if I would like this if somebody else was making it. And secondly, my mom. That's really my biggest critic because she's very also too salty. Let's see, then girl. My mom is super trendy. Right. High MSG. So shout out to having her in the kitchen alongside me most of the times when I'm doing these caterings too. And even with me starting to cook, she was the one that helped me teach me a lot of things.
Okay.
So just thinking about it, like, what would my mom say? So that definitely helps me.
Okay. So that plays a big part in like your meals and your dishes, your mom. Okay, that's good. And Justin, what about you?
No. Yeah. I'm trying to do what I'm doing.
Justin, you're on the floor.
What's the question? Sorry about that.
So how do you make a dish so you have your own specific recipes as an artist, correct? Your oxtail sushi, your egg rolls that are, unique to you. How do you make these recipes where you know that people will love them and it's not just for your satisfaction?
I mean, I feel as far as me making it to perfection, I try my best, but I know there's always room for improvement.
Okay.
But the best thing I can say is the face expression I get from people once I see them eat the food, enjoy it, and actually they're saying, yo, wow, or they want to come back for more.
Yeah.
When I feel they can come back for more and just being happy, more satisfied with the food, I felt like I did the right job. There's always ways for me to elevate the food and new things and the food scene evolving. Once I can see the face expression, I just keep going and just try to say, all right, if it's not broken, why fix it? But continue. I just gotta know I'm doing the right thing. As long as they're satisfied, I know I'm doing the right job. And just always trying to find a better way how to elevate something or just give you an experience of a lifetime.
Definitely. So Justin, let me ask you, who are your target audience when you make your dishes, these exclusive meals? Who do you try to target to more?
I would say I try to target, honestly, any and everybody. But I want my demographics to be different than from the African American demographics. I want to target Asians, Italians, different races, different culture, not just people of my own, not just my friends, my neighbors. No, I want different clientele, different fan base. They're basically corporate. So I just want to reach a different level I'm not currently at.
Okay. You want to have a broader target audience where it's Italian, different people. How do you think you can get your audience to be there? How can you reach those type of people?
I'll say it's all about networking. It's not what you know, it's who you know. And it's actually just networking and branding yourself more. So instead of being like closed-minded, willing to try new things, going to different events, and you can't be closed-minded because I like to travel a lot. So I went to Paris before.
Okay.
I wasn't a fan of escargot. But what I did though, I did go there and I did try, it's snail, but I wasn't really a fan of it. But I had to do what I had to do because I'm a chef. So,
you gotta
have
try
to be
it.
open-minded with certain different dishes. Like, a lot of people say, oh, you don't put this and that, you don't put that and this. But until you try it, you really want to know. Or people say, oh, it tastes like chicken. But until you try something, you really want to know what it is until you actually say, all right, let me try. Let me see what this is about. And say, all right, this is for me.
Okay. TK, who are your target audience when you're cooking?
My target audience is whoever likes good food. That's why my business is called Good Eats with TK, because who doesn't love good eats? And anybody who loves good food, you can be sure to find it at Good Eats with TK Catering.
That's it. All right, I like that. And Biggz, who's your target audience?
My target audience is honestly the person that can respect my price. So with that being said, if I give you a quote and you kind of want to talk down a number or not, give me what my not paying the price what the food is really worth.
Yeah.
Honestly, I tell everybody, you could go to somebody else. There's plenty of other chefs in the world. As you can see, it's 3 of us here.
Yeah.
And you don't have to come to me.
Yeah. So, okay, how do you approach those type of people when they do say, can I get this for this price or so forth? And when they're trying to negotiate, do you automatically decline them or do you tell them what your price is? And
if we establish a communication where whatever the circumstances are and I come to agreement, that's different, cool. But if I don't, honestly, you just gotta respect that price. Cause at the
Okay.
end of the day, food gotta get paid for. Apart from the food, electricity, gas, whatever you need, labor on
Yeah.
top of that to make sure you get that meal.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna make sure we get it done. So we just gotta just honestly ask for make sure you give us that right price.
Okay, so being that you said, okay, like a lot comes into play when it's coming with cooking, labor, materials and everything. Did it cost you a lot of funding to get where you are today?
Absolutely.
Okay, tell us a
Because
little
like
bit
I
about
said,
that.
when I had a restaurant,
Mm-hmm.
having that money while being a college student was really difficult. One thing that really helped me throughout that whole process was definitely them refund checks.
Okay.
That's a fact.
So I was
Yeah,
putting
I already know.
emergency loan. Yo, I'm about to get evicted. I need this. I need 2,000 right now.
Yeah.
So with me just taking that government money in and flipping it over, that really helped me a lot because that honestly put me in a spot to have my own restaurant.
Okay.
Yeah, so
That's good.
definitely.
Okay. TK, what about you? Did it take you a lot of funding to get where you are today?
I would definitely say, yup, agreeing with Biggz, like having a second job, most importantly. Like I feel like even though aside from me cooking, I definitely had something else to fall back on. Cooking was actually the side hustle.
Mm-hmm.
So it was helping to fund not only the business, but fund me as well as my main job. And back then, honestly, like I was hustling. I was still working at Wendy's. I was still working in summer camps. And, now being a teacher, like, I have opportunity to still fund it, even if business is still slow, whether it's me like putting in money to make sure that I'm getting more promo out and I'm making more videos to draw new customers and new clientele, most importantly. And even when it's downtimes, most importantly, just still putting out that content because you just never know who's watching. Like
Definitely.
90% of my customers are people that I don't know. And it's crazy because it comes from social media.
That's usually how it is. I hear that a lot where the most support is from people you don't know or strangers.
Yeah.
Do you have a big support system right now?
I would say I do. And I would say that I do because a lot of people, thankfully, from word of mouth, people promoting me and putting me on based off of people that they've either met or if they was at the event and tried my food. And also just being in a position where, I have loyal customers still who still come back to me even when stuff gets slow. So that definitely gives me the extra push and motivation that I do be needing, even when, business ain't booming like how it needs to be. And I'm pretty sure everybody could relate when, times get slow.
Yeah. So what do you do with the slow season? How do you manage with slow season and not getting enough clientele?
With the slow season and not getting enough clientele, I promote like I'm booked. That's the key. I'm about to give away free sauce.
Okay.
When you promote, like you book, like you have to promote even when you are booked and even when you're not booked, right? Because that's really the motivation. That's really what's gonna push you. Because how they gonna know that you're not booked up?
Yeah.
You know? So it's just like doing so, it keeps me above water and it keeps me going. Even when I don't get motivated. And that's what another thing that I also do is watch other people's content, watch other chefs. Not only chefs that are in New York, but chefs that are in different states, to get probably that motivation. Because I feel like I get creator block. Like,
yeah.
where it's just like I'm just stagnant. I don't feel motivated. I don't feel like cooking. I don't feel like promoting. So, yeah.
Okay. So Justin, let me ask you, how was your support system when you first started off as a chef an artist, to where you are now?
Well, I feel my support system, I always had the support, but then again, you also have people who tell you, yo, you're not gonna be a good chef, you're not gonna make it. Like my couple high-end jobs I had, like the guy told me, yo, I'm never gonna be as far as I was today. And I'll sit back here and I'll laugh at him because I'm way further than I expected to be.
Okay.
So having a support system is very important. And not only that, those people who believe in you, they push you, they help you, they donate whatever you need.
Okay.
And they help you get to a different level that you're not. So I'll say support system is really important.
Okay.
And not only that, it's actually people who really believe you, and I feel like they'll push you into another level than never before.
Okay. So do you rely on support to keep you going, or do you have your own motivation, or do you sometimes drift off and be like, I don't want to do this anymore? How's that for you?
I mean, you may have times where you say, "Oh, I never want to do it no more," but no matter what, this is not just a career or job for me. This is my passion. So every day I wake up, I want food. Food makes people happy. Food is a necessity to life.
Definitely.
So times I've done the catering for events. Yeah, I may not have become the biggest profit or kids maybe, but to me, it's not really about the money. It's really about me putting my talent out there and showing people my craft and what I'm able to offer. So yeah, money is important, but to me, my biggest thing is basically networking, expanding my palette, meeting different people, and just being able to say, yo, wow, his food is really good, or I like his food. I'll book him because he has the passion, the craft, and the heart. Because I like to cook with love.
Okay.
And cooking to me
Ooh, I'm
is
sorry.
bless you, no problem. I hope you're okay.
Here with Justin. Yo, I cannot.
Continue.
Finish off what I was saying, right?
Yes.
To me, cooking is a form of a way how I express myself. So that's why I said when it's come to the money, not really that important.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm able to express myself with my passion of craft, and not just a lifestyle for me.
Okay.
So it means a lot to me in a way that I'm willing to provide an everyday essential need
Mm-hmm.
to society that will help each and every individual.
So that means you don't mind losing a few dollars to make sure your customers are happy.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
And why is that? You think that that's what makes good retention rate in your customers and clientele?
To answer that question, why is that? I feel it just what makes me different from everybody else, and just basically how passionate I am
Mhm.
about what I actually do.
Okay. Okay. So Biggz, let me ask you,
Going in there for you.
what's
Yeah,
your audience like? Your networking like? How is that?
At the
How is your
bottom.
support system?
I feel like my support system is heavy. Off the simple fact, not even about my food. It's about the person I am, and then on top of that, I make amazing food. So
Mm-hmm.
I feel like a person like me that could make a room light up, especially with their voice and the food.
Mm-hmm.
The people always gonna cherish and love you.
Definitely. So we see you do a lot of big events.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
you got the people rebooking and keep coming back. That's a good sign then, right?
Definitely.
How does that make you feel when you know that people want you to come back for your craft and everything? Like, how does that?
It makes me feel good, and of course, it keeps me going because now it actually shows me that my support system that I'm doing off just by using my hands
Mm-hmm.
is making everything possible for me to this day.
Okay.
Like even me being here right now,
Yeah.
small things like that, and this is all just of a food and a voice. That's it for real.
Definitely. Okay. I like that. All right. So next question, guys. Do you prefer dishes you are already familiar with, or you don't mind new menu items?
Honestly, I don't mind new menu items because every day you're out there to learn different stuff. So I like to try different stuff, learn. Cause guess what? We live in America, so we only know about American dishes or our Caribbean roots background.
Mm-hmm.
But if you go to China or Asia, Dubai, you seen they eating different stuff, learn different stuff. So
Yeah.
I'm willing to try and learn all these different stuff.
Okay. Okay.
I would say for me, I don't mind trying. Like honestly, I live on TikTok University, so I stay on TikTok just trying to learn new recipes, different things that are unique and different.
Mm-hmm.
And I try to combine my island roots. Like I'm Grenadian. I was born in Grenada. My mom is Trinidadian, and my siblings are Trini.
Mm-hmm.
So having those dishes and going back home and being able to incorporate like the dishes that I grew up with, aside from the new dishes as well, I'm always open because I feel like, your palate changes within due time. And everybody can make mac, right? And there's certain ways. Everybody can make pasta in there's certain ways. So it's all about switching it up to and being versatile.
Okay. So wait, being that you said that everybody can make rasta pasta, everybody can make mac, what sets them differently?
What sets them differently is the twist that you put into it, right?
Okay.
Some people make mac, but they make it dairy-free, right? Or some people make mac, but they use sour cream. Or some people eat it with eggs or without eggs. So it's all about how you make it to your liking. And most importantly, putting your foot in it, your Achilles,
And what about you, Biggz?
You can repeat the question?
I said, do you prefer dishes you're already familiar with, or you don't mind new menu items?
I don't mind new menu items.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever it is out there, if I could do it, let's do it.
All right. So what's your top menu item that customers rave about or that you know is a hit, Biggz?
Not gonna lie, people love this mac and cheese.
Oh, yeah?
I'll tell you that.
All right.
People,
all right.
They go crazy for this mac. So I don't know what's in it.
You don't know what's in it?
I do know what's in it.
I'm like, hold on.
I don't know what's in it that make them go crazy because it be at points like me when people be like, yo, your food is wilding. Yo, your mac. Like me personally, I always be busting down my mac. Like I'm not a big fan. Like, oh my God, like but
Yeah.
I get that all the time. Oh my God, best mac.
Yeah.
Whatever the case may be. So
Okay.
yeah, I mean, I guess the people win,
Okay. And what about you, TK?
I would say my best that everybody loves is my rasta pasta.
Oh, yeah,
my rasta pasta
definitely.
is really like that.
Okay.
Respectfully, yeah, like the people love the rasta pasta. Like I would just get bookings strictly just for rasta pasta.
Oh my God! Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
footprints, like we like,
Oh.
yeah, you know.
Footprint, she trying to tell you under
Footprints
her.
can never.
Could never. Call your mother.
And what about you, Justin?
What's the question?
What's your best dish?
What's your top menu item that customers rave about or that you know is a hit?
My top menu item customers always request, I would say, is my jerk chicken egg rolls or my honey wings,
Okay.
or just call it that, or whatever they request. Honestly,
Okay. I like that. So, next question. Do you feel like you lose more money when it's bigger caterings because of the cost of ingredients versus the money that you make from the bookings?
Say that one more time. I gotta
Okay.
stick that in.
No, you're good. So I'll read it a little
think
slow. I
so.
probably did it too fast. Do you feel like you lose more money when it comes to bigger caterings because of the cost of ingredients versus the money that you make from the bookings?
you go ahead.
I would say for me, not really, because I'm pretty sure you guys can relate too, because we buy our stuff wholesale,
Mm-hmm.
right? So being that we're able to get it in a bigger bulk, and it's all about making sure that you're breaking even, right? Like making sure that what you're making, it makes sense, you're calculating. And I feel like that's what people need to learn, especially as like chefs and caterers.
Mm-hmm.
We need to know how to price the item, the price of the item first,
Mm-hmm.
to calculate, all right, how much it would be for this, and then counting in your labor so that you're making sure that you're breaking even.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like most times you just say 80 because it sounds like a lot, right? But when you actually calculate everything, you put everything together, all the hard work you have to put in, cleaning, checking, seasoning, prepping,
Yeah.
going food shopping, which is a hassle itself, right? That's definitely a task itself.
Okay.
Like prepping takes a day by itself. Pressure. So I feel like most times I do break even, but sometimes I used to, like when I first started, sell myself short.
Mm.
So as I progressed, I definitely learned and started making sure that it made sense. Most
Okay.
importantly.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Biggz, what about you? Do you feel like, because you do a lot of big events, right?
Mhm.
All right. So do you feel like you lose more money when it comes to bigger catering orders because of the cost of ingredients versus the money that you make from the bookings?
Come on now. Give me some.
I wouldn't. To answer that question is gonna be kind of tough because my focus, for real, like when I really be doing majority of these big events, even sometimes it may say like some events may not be a goal, may not be so good. At the end of the day, I always make sure I tell myself I was able to be put in a position to put people on and make bread with me off the simple of me just making food. So
Yeah.
at the end of the day, I be looking at that picture like I got my manager, I got my assistant, and I got, of course, servers that run the play with me when we having these vending events or big
Mhm.
caterers.
Yeah.
And
Over here.
we all go home with money.
Yeah, that's it.
So even sometimes I may not go home with a little something.
Yeah.
At least the whole team got something and I'm satisfied and I did my duties.
That's very important.
So once I feel like once you just have a different outlook on what you're really doing for real,
Mm-hmm.
the money gonna come. And you're gonna get blessed. God got us.
Definitely. Amen.
God did.
In the name of Jesus.
All right. And what about you, Justin?
Can you repeat the question, please?
Justin's not listening, as we
Now
can
you gotta
see, guys.
understand, right? So at the same time, I'm running a business, so I have my team outside running the catering for me right now, while I'm in here dedicating my time to the lovely podcast.
Heard the multitask.
Like,
Mind my sweat.
all right. So let me ask you the question again, Justin.
Absolutely.
Do you feel like you lose more money when it comes to bigger caterings because of the cost of ingredients versus the money that you make from the bookings?
No, absolutely, I don't. I feel when it comes to larger bookings,
Mm-hmm.
you buying stuff in bulk. So compared to like a smaller booking, when you go to Jetro or Restaurant Depot,
Okay.
you're buying stuff at wholesale at a discount price.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say if you want a small pan of chicken and I buy a case of chicken from Jetro,
Okay.
a case of chicken can give me about 2 to 3 large pans.
Mm-hmm.
While I can get that at a discount price, that large pan, I'll get to have more large pans and a bigger catering compared to that one small catering with smaller pans, if you get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I got it. So it looks like you guys are already done with your first part of your macaroni, correct?
Yes, yes.
All right, so it looks like we
Ready
need
for
to
the
get it
oven.
into the oven. So we're going to do that right now, guys. And then we're going to come back and then we're going to ask some more questions.
You don't want
All right, so we're back. Their macs are in the oven right now, so we're just going to give it some time. But in the meantime, I have some more questions for you guys. So, Biggz, can you discuss a memorable culinary experience or moment that has shaped your approach to cooking? Take Take your time.
Repeat the question, please.
I got you. Can you discuss a memorable culinary experience or moment that has shaped your approach to cooking?
The moment from the day I opened the restaurant, honestly, from that first day when we opened them doors. Okay. From the first day we opened them doors when I had my restaurant, that's the day that really changed the whole aspect of this cooking thing. Because being in college, while doing that, I'm doing stuff like, people, fathers, that's what they do when they 40, they 30, right? You know what I'm saying? And they 70, like, so doing that at the age of, I was at 2? That was a turning point from right there that really changed the dynamic of cooking in this culinary world.
Okay. I like that. All right. So, Justin, how do you approach menu creation and dish development? What factors do you consider when designing a new dish? Because I know you said you have your whole artistic different things, oxtail sushi and so forth. So how do you consider that when designing a new menu item?
Designing a new menu item or a new dish, what I do, I try to, let's say, think about what season we in, how I incorporate like a seasonal dish, or think about what holidays around. So like, as you know, like last one was October, breast cancer month, something how I incorporate like a breast cancer dish or that color theme kind of item. So I have to think about the month, the demographics, the season, and all was hot. Like, November is hot for, I don't really know.
Pumpkin?
Nah, pumpkin's October. So like,
but November is definitely like pumpkin.
Nah,
it still falls into
apples.
November is not Halloween.
Yeah. Thanksgiving. So I basically think about what season it is, where I'm at, and what's hot, like what people really feeding for, and how does it elevate that dish.
Okay.
So that's really what helps me elevate a menu item or a menu dish for somebody.
Okay. So TK, in your opinion, what are some common misconceptions about professional cooking or being a chef?
I feel like some misconceptions are that you're just gonna start catering and you're just gonna start promoting yourself and you're just gonna be getting booked up. I feel like most importantly, people need to know that you just can't jump into this business expecting people to owe you anything. I feel like I was in the era where when I started cooking, like I was selling plates, and then after selling plates, I started doing like pop-up shops, trying to get myself out there. And times have changed. I feel like social media definitely plays a part. Even people who aren't chefs, right? They're just out here making food, and they're still doing their thing, and they're getting the views and they're getting the videos. So I feel like a misconception is just knowing that it's not easy. Like, don't watch other people's paths. You don't know what it took to get there.
Yeah.
I feel like just putting in the work, most importantly. And trust me, like, I've been through it all where people had things to say, like where I had to learn from that and just come back. Like, I feel like a misconception is that you're going in and everything's gonna be perfect, but you have to go through those trials and tribulations to understand the game.
Okay. What about you, Biggz? What is a misconception that is, placed upon like chefs and professional cooking?
Well, a misconception that a lot of people, I wouldn't say this is for something that's placed on a chef, but a lot of people that do take on the responsibility to be a chef, they forget the misconception of the most important thing when it comes to cooking is hygiene. So if you're a person out there that's love to cook, you want to cook for other people, before you can cook for other people, you got to make sure your situation where you live in, your kitchen, or whatever you're using properly, or even if just washing your hands when you walk in the crib or when you're about to start, before you start cooking, little small things like that's really the misconception people really forget about when it comes to just cooking. They think it's just you putting food together and making it happen. Nah. You gotta watch certain things of certain temperatures. Certain things can't be at certain temperatures. You can't leave certain things out when you buy it after a certain time. You have to refrigerate certain things. You gotta make sure the temperature in the fridge. Like, there's so much things that goes on when it comes to cooking that people they kind of forget about the small things like that.
Okay. That's good. Justin, can you discuss the importance of sourcing quality ingredients in your cooking? So, some people, they like to think that they're, budgeting or saving a little when they get cheaper items versus like getting the high expensive items. What do you think about that?
So in my opinion, I don't feel it's good for you to get cheap items or low budget or low quality items. The reason why, because at the end of the day, a standby, something I live by is quality over quantity. 'Cause at the end of the day, you could say, yo, I'm about to go to a 99-cent store, buy you some chicken.
Okay.
At 99
The
cent
99
store,
cent store don't sell chicken. I don't think they sell chicken.
I was just,
I don't think they do.
I was just an idea, but you know.
Okay.
But what I'm
Continue.
trying to say, basically, like, if you want to go to like a low budget store, for example, like, damn, who sell low budget food? I don't even know.
I would say, like,
anyways,
most importantly, just not like. I got a brain fart.
yeah, I got a brain fart, but
For example, say like any supermarket.
any
Any
supermarket,
supermarket that be having manager special on certain products.
Oh, okay.
Don't go for the manager special. Make sure you go for the fresh ingredient.
Because most times they give you that chicken that be having like the red and it be looking purple. It don't be the good quality chicken compared to like going to wholesale where you know you're gonna get your your buck. Your buck worth.
yeah.
Correct.
So with
Go
ahead.
And quality over quantity over quality.
Quality.
Quality over quantity.
Yeah. Like what she said. The reason to add on to that, it's always quality over quality because you could always at the end of the day you want to go cheap budget, save every dollar, but think about it. At the end of the day, it's your name attached to it, so you want to make sure it tastes good, or look good, it smell good, all that stuff. Because
Yeah.
you can get cheaper stuff and get more money worth, but if somebody gets sick, whatever the case may be, that's a whole nother lawsuit. Now look, you got the big money at the end, but now you're about to spend the bag on lawyer, all of this extra stuff.
So it's important to make sure. So quality over quantity, guys. Remember
Absolutely.
that. All right. So what do you guys find most rewarding about being a chef? Are there any particular moments or achievements that stand out in your career?
I would say for me, I have 3 special moments. Especially because like cooking wasn't something that I planned, and being able to like get booked out of the country. I actually brought Justin with me when I went to Puerto Rico, and having that opportunity to like go to a different country and get paid for my talents to cater to people who loved my food. Secondly was my doing a wedding. My first time doing a wedding catering, that was pretty cool because it was just like, most times when I went to weddings, you're seeing these big full out caterings where they're having like 30 servers and they're having, like this big setup. So to have an opportunity and get that chance to experience that was definitely something that was definitely meaningful for me. And the last one I would say was having the opportunity to bring a culinary program to my school. Aside from being a teacher, having the opportunity to teach kids and educate them on the life skills that they need for life to maneuver through life. Like cooking is essential. That's survival mode right there. So having the opportunity to introduce them to these things at a young age definitely has been a blessing.
Okay. What about you, Biggz?
Can you read the question, please?
Of course. So I said, what do you find most rewarding about being a chef? Are there any particular moments or achievements that stand out in your career?
The most rewarding thing about being a chef, I feel like, well, with me and my shows, this is the thing that helps me live the life I live. So everything that I'm doing right now with my life, I push it through being a chef. The money is coming from me cooking. So the best experience that this had brought to me is just the freedom of cooking when I want to cook. Being in power of my cooking, as in I don't have no boss, no head chef or overhead telling me this, you should do it this way, you should do it this way. It's either my way of cooking or get the hell out of my kitchen. You know what I'm saying? Get out of my kitchen.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's the most rewarding thing right there. Just it helps me be my own boss, honestly, without having somebody to be my boss.
Okay. Justin, what about you? Can you discuss the importance? What is the most rewarding thing about being a chef?
Most rewarding thing about being a chef? Damn. That's a
Take
good
your time.
question. I would just say the most rewarding thing about being a chef is actually seeing people actually being happy. Like, that's my biggest thing. Once you can smile, say, yo, this is really good, you was happy, you enjoyed yourself, you got the itis, whatever, that's really my reward right there. Once I can see you smile, say you enjoyed it, that pushes me to say, yo, know what? Yo, all these people love it, they believe in you, keep trying, keep doing what you're doing, because this is my natural given talent. I have fun doing it. It's not like I wake up one day and say, yo, I don't want to cook this, I don't want to do this. I'm actually have fun, I'm happy doing it, and I'm able to elevate and do different things like today. So we did the mac and cheese. Like, honestly, I just thought about like, yo, damn, what you got no oven here? So I had to improvise. So I had to steam my mac, and I also brought a portable flame and just toast the top of my mac just in case. So I thought outside of the box, even though we do have an oven available now, but you just never know what can happen at any given moment.
So you're very prepared. Well prepared.
Absolutely. Like, so same time while my stove wasn't working, I said, Tika, I'm just wait. You gotta do what you do. But think about it. So just thinking ahead, like, what could you do in the meantime while you're faced with whatever obstacles? So that I said, my most reward is actually trying, seeing her smile, and just giving it my best.
Okay. So Justin, let me ask you another question, right? Do you work by yourself with this, or you have a team with you?
So as far as when it comes to cooking, certain things I could handle by myself, but I absolutely do have a team. So I have other chefs that works with me. I have a whole serving team. I have staff. So I have bartenders, people who serve, people who just do prep, clean up. I have a whole team with me. And without my team, I couldn't be as far as I am today. Because majority of the time, when you see me at an event, you see me, and my team will see me plus somebody else. Because like they always say, together everyone achieves more. Like it came to a time before, TK used to help me with a couple caterings or vice versa. Or if I'm too booked up, I give TK caterings or my brother caterings or vice versa. But I feel the more team you have, the stronger you become as a chef and individual. But I am capable of doing certain events by myself, but I'm not able to do everything by myself. Even my brunches, I have a team that everybody helps. They play his or her own role.
Okay. What about you, TK?
I'm sorry, can you repeat the question for me?
Of course. So do you have a team that you work with, or are you solidly by yourself, or how do you do this business that you own?
I would say I do have a team that I work with now. When I first started out, I felt like I could do it on my own. I mainly had my mom, and she used to always tell me, you need to get help. You can't do it on your own.
Yeah.
And you just know when you always just feel like you wish you had 10 of yourself. Like I wish I had 5 of TKs.
Yeah.
Because you just feel like nobody can't do it like how you need it to be done. But actually just giving it a chance and allowing people to come in and help me definitely has played a major role. Like one of my close best friends, Amani here, definitely been playing every role, whether it's recording a video or whether it's helping me prep, whether it's helping me cook, whether it's helping me serve. So I'm fortunate and happy that I do have people around me that, that's willing to help. And also like giving opportunities to people who may be upcoming chefs. Like it's crazy because when I first started out cooking, that's what Justin used to make me do, like come in and help, and taught me a lot of things too. So I feel like making room for others and giving other people opportunities that, want to start their own. So having that open mind definitely has helped me because I know it's so hard to trust people. You bringing people into your space, bringing people into your workspace, and something that you're very passionate about because you put in the work for it. So definitely have a team. You're stronger together than you are apart. I learned.
Okay. And Biggz, what about you?
I feel like having a team is super important. What was the question?
You have a team that you work with, or you say that you have people that you servers and everything.
I do have a team I work with, and like my brother said, like you wouldn't be as far as far as with your team. So one thing I do live by also too is take care of the people that take care of you. So if I'm cooking the food and my food is being distributed throughout the party, whether it's a wedding, catering, or vending, that's my team doing that. So if my team wasn't there to put that food out and make sure it gets on that plate for that customer and provide that experience, there wouldn't be no Chef Biggz to this day, or it wouldn't be as big as it is to now. So definitely shout out to the team for definitely putting in the work, and win or lose, we always gonna win. But I'm gonna lose on my end, but you will never know because we always gonna win.
Exactly. Okay. So you did say that you had a restaurant prior. Do you ever see yourself opening up another restaurant in the future? Having your own spot?
I wouldn't say another restaurant. I would say an experience. So something for the people that really gives the experience. Because I realize in this food industry, I realize you can't make that much money when it comes to just food.
Okay.
And that probably makes sense to a lot of chefs out there as I'm saying this, but people don't pay for the food, they pay for the experience. So look at Maestros. They get in probably a $20 steak, $30 steak when it comes in on delivery on their tab, but they charge you $150, $200, $300, $250, whatever the case may be, $80 or $90. Off the simple fact that the brand and the name that they build and the experience that they provide. So one thing I really want to do, I'm not too really straightforward on a restaurant, but definitely want to build an experience where people could have a good time through the love of food.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how would you implement that, making sure they have a good time?
I got this idea that I have in my head.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just gonna throw it out there.
Okay.
It's an idea where it's gonna be like a cooking class,
Okay.
but like also too with a DJ. So I was thinking about names like cooking R&B or cooking trap or something with a different experience of bringing that love throughout the food, especially whatever culture you do to decide to cook that food with too. So stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So Justin, let me ask you: do you see yourself opening up a restaurant, a shop? Do you see yourself being bigger than where you are now?
I absolutely do.
Okay.
I would like to have more than one different restaurant,
Mm-hmm.
but I know I can't be everywhere at one time.
Mm-hmm.
But I just want to have a strong enough team, strong enough support system where I'm able to actually have 2 to 3 different, maybe 4 different restaurants, 10 different locations where I'm able to have that restaurant. I want each restaurant to be different. So if you go to restaurant number 1, you won't get the same food at restaurant number 2. You have like certain selected items that'll be on the menu, but not everything at restaurant 1 or restaurant 2 you get anywhere else. I would like to have my own restaurant of my own. Not only a restaurant, also a food truck too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, a food truck would be
Get
cool.
all the college kids, you feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all rich.
Yeah.
Scholarships and all. I know about y'all.
Wait. All right, TK, what about you?
Don't worry about me.
All right. That's it.
Unless you know.
But I feel like with me, I definitely want to do a food truck, but it's something that I'm actually working on that's very big.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be happening next year. And I'm just excited because
Congratulations.
I feel like for me, it's just bigger than food, like bigger than the restaurant, you know? Like, I do want to have a brick and mortar, but I definitely want to have a chance to be mobile where I could just have the opportunity to change my locations and, you know, switch it up so people could cater to my food.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like in my long run, I definitely want to focus, like, dealing with kids, like bringing these programs to underserved schools and bringing in these culinary programs. So I feel like my mind kind of shifted from the restaurant standpoint, being that I feel like I could serve a bigger purpose with bringing opportunities to these kids that really need it, and especially with the project that I'm working on. So I'm excited.
So it seems like you really love working with kids and you like to pitch it towards them. What is the response rate from these kids when they do have these classes with you?
When they have the classes with me, they be running me down like, what's the next recipe? What's the next thing that we're learning? But I feel like what makes it different is because when I used to attend cooking classes, it wasn't you learning how to make pasta, or you learn how to make these different things, you know? It was more so making healthier foods and making parfaits and simpler stuff. And even though the goal is to still teach them how to cook the healthy way, I feel like switching it up and being versatile and letting them get creative is what makes it different, because I'm able to relate to them, you know? I'm able to have those similarities that they may like and the similar foods that they may like that they may not know how to make. But, you know, giving them the opportunity to get creative and put their own twist to it is definitely have been amazing. And shout out to my principal for giving me the opportunity to bring the program. So I'm definitely excited about that. And yeah.
All right, so we're going to move on to the next part of this episode. So your dishes should be already done in the oven, correct? All right, so let's check on those. And in the meantime, we have a few judges that's going to be behind the scenes, and we're going to be rating which dish we think is best. We won't know whose is who because we don't want to be biased. And then, so let's get right into that part.
Alrighty.
All right, welcome back. So all of the macs are done right now. We have our judges ready, as well as me. How do you guys think y'all did with y'all mac today?
Exceptional.
Okay.
I feel like I did good.
Okay.
Phenomenal.
Okay.
Astonishing.
Okay. So you think you're going to be first place?
I don't compete.
Okay.
I'm here to elevate my peers. We would like to elevate each other.
I'm humble. I don't really say much. I don't got to boast myself too much, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, just going to leave it at that.
All right. So
The people talk.
So how we're going to...
Nothing to improve.
I mean, if you want to know.
The brothers always beefing. Y'all got some smoke y'all want to release? What's going on? I feel like I'm in a family feud right now. What's going on? Like,
I ain't saying nothing about him. Nah, I just said if you want to know.
I just said people
my mac
talk.
and cheese. I'm gonna explain my mac and cheese, right?
No, don't tell us.
please
But you
don't. When they didn't ask you.
All right. Tell us.
Matter
Let's
of fact,
go.
ladies first. Can you explain your mac and cheese?
My mac and cheese is just a twist of a little bit of Trini, but with the American way.
Okay.
Little bro.
Call your mother. Mac, you taste the mac. Call your mother. And the rest goes there.
Okay, Justin.
Well, you know, they call me Chef J. Dillion,
Okay.
the brunch king.
Mm.
But you know, I got a 7 cheese truffle
7?
mac. I said 7, right?
My fault.
You heard it,
Hold
right?
on.
Not 1.
I saw 4 cheeses though, but yeah.
I was gonna say the same thing. I didn't say 7.
I can name the cheese for you.
No, you good. I
7
believe
cheese truffle mac and cheese. If you want to know, we got Gouda,
you.
Parmesan,
Free game.
Right.
Colby Jack.
Mm.
That's 3 right there. Cheddar.
That's 4. We got 3 more to go.
All right, so look, it's Parmesan, it's Swiss, it's Gouda, Cheddar, Monterey Jack, Colby Jack. Did I say Parmesan or no?
Yeah.
You said Parmesan 3 times.
And,
Yeah, caught on to how many? Okay.
And
Sharp white cheddar.
yeah, sharp white cheddar.
He comes in handy.
Got you, little bro.
All right. So
Don't forget the truffle.
we didn't forget the truffle.
Not
truffle.
the olive oil,
7
but the
cheese
truffle.
mac and cheese. So all right. So how we're gonna do this today?
And like I'm saying, all right.
Oh
how you gonna do
shoot!
this?
Yeah, see?
I can't wait to chase
It's
y'all back. I'm
Justin's
chasing
show
home food.
now.
I'm hungry.
What you got to say?
Just know,
Mm-hmm.
fall in love. That's it.
All right.
I want to know what's this thing about
wanna
Jamaicans
know-
can't not knowing how to make mac.
Oh my god.
Oh, we have to get into that. We're gonna get into that
I
after.
feel like I'm the only Jamaican.
we
in
gonna
the house.
get into that part
If you
after.
want to talk about
So
that,
I have the floor now. So,
Excuse me?
guys, so this is how we're gonna do this. We have our 3 judges waiting to try all 3 of our contestants' mac and cheese to see
Niggas
whose is
hungry.
the best and who's valid to make the Thanksgiving mac and cheese, right? All right, so we're gonna walk out. They're gonna plate it. They're gonna let you know what their mac is, and then we'll come right back, and then we'll be ready to eat. So you guys do your thing.
So do we film it on like play it here, or are we just gonna play it and then bring it back?
I think they can plate it and bring it. Plate it and bring it back.
Got you.
And then while you're sitting there, just tell us what it is, and then
Got you.
Okay.
See y'all in the bed. Let us know once you come back here.
I don't got no big spoons, right?
Use the spoon that you use when you stir the cheese.
The spatula shit.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
What's up, G Wade?
No, that's the other. You're supposed to bring a shorty to support you.
Oh nah, you hot, bro.
Yeah, you guys get it over the flowers.
Who Douglas? You doing?
It's teacher doing.
Oh, word? You gotta work, John? Oh, you talking about his teacher, John?
His teacher doing from my school.
I can't even get one. It's crazy.
I mean, he got her career day. I ain't put him on.
You can't invite me for career day. Oh, is it true? You talking to team?
Bro, you was gonna play.
What?
Like, don't do that.
What's going on right now? What's it called?
It's called Madiba Park Middle School.
Oh yeah, she emailed me.
You in a new school?
Yeah, this is my second year.
She emailed me again. You're
Same school.
lady.
Her career day, yeah, but she told us that she reached out.
First of all, how you emailing right now for?
But she's trying to secure it. They're not playing it. They're trying to secure it.
Next year in May, she emailed for. I said, "Nah, you going crazy."
This is first one full for me?
Where's that?
I'm gonna have some chicken right now.
No, I'm hungry though.
Justin be lying, son. Couple shit you was saying to you capping, bro.
About what?
About some of the questions she was asking you.
I ain't care about nothing.
I'm like, this nigga don't care about the people sometimes.
Can I taste me a mac, bro? Your mac was good.
You mind?
Yeah, I tried some. I didn't try it with cheese on top.
I feel like that's not even how I make my mac, though.
Bro, I said, yo. No, I learned it. Yeah, you always put onions and stuff in there, or that's something you started doing?
Just started. My mom just cut it up for me. I was like, put some onion. I'm like, bro.
Oh, fresh onion.
That's how
Trinidad's make it.
That's how my mom and grandma make it when they make it.
Trinidad style, they make it with Trinidad cheese. They put onion, pimento.
Yeah.
I think it should better than mine.
I'm good on that.
You see what would have been better, DK? If you all use the same noodle.
Everybody didn't use the same noodle?
I use
Me and Justin have the same noodle.
Yeah.
But that's, I'm pretty sure they might not pay attention to that. I don't think. Nah, I need some jerk chicken with this.
That was out here. I think it's up the side though.
Yeah, I'm answering you. I'm stuck. What you laughing at?
Oh man.
Actually, man.
Who my man?
Douglas.
How we?
Oh, Douglas is the girl. Justin's
Oh, because you know it's crazy because I was like, wait, hold on, fucker. Like, excuse me. I'm like, wait, hold on. What?
Imagine having to cook on this low ass table, son.
Whoa. My back won't be hurting.
Yo, Tika, this is what happened, bro. So you know how you have the car's parked on the side, right?
Mm-hmm.
My car's parked on the side.
Shop, you put it on top of there?
My car's parked on the first side, right? Come on, so
We ready for y'all?
Wait, wait, no, wait, hold on. Wait, hold on, no, not yet. Not yet.
yeah, Tika, what you call it? So I'm standing. I'm about to go in my car, right? So you know, imagine you driving on your one way, and you're just too close to the right. So any cars on the right, he would hit.
Chef, you ready?
He hit my whole right side, son.
What was it today?
He hit me
Today?
Yes, before I came here.
Ready?
Literally, when I was loading up.
When you texted me saying that you was here?
Nah, before.
Right before that?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Damn, look at all these hungry judges.
All right, so we're back. Our judges are here. Please introduce yourself.
My name is Amani Alexis.
Okay.
I'm Corinne.
And Anna here, of course. All right, so we're going to start off with the first dish right here. So we're just going to all dig right in, and then we're going to see.
This mic is... Just move this back a little bit. Get a good piece.
Yeah, I gotta.
Because
Yeah,
you
see
know,
that?
they want a proper critique.
Proper.
I can't take
No
yes.
cut in the corners.
Relax, not going nowhere. Slow down. Oh shit. My fault.
It's hot.
Make sure you guys blow out the steam.
Why?
I don't know. I feel like
I think I need another piece, man.
No, when I'm not hot, that shit hot.
Yeah,
Boy,
you
you
gotta
tough.
cool down a little bit.
One of you tell me.
Okay. I got my review in my head.
I almost forgot I had to do that. What are we basing the numbers out of?
Out of 5.
Okay.
All right. Next one. Sorry.
I'm right with
Wait.
Challenge.
See this. Yeah, see it.
Mm.
Oh.
They love this shit, bro. They
Word.
loving it. Good job.
Yo, you're annoying.
You get
I just need to try again.
elbows in there.
Hold on, I might have to get another piece of
Supposed
this.
to know who made. No, I'm not. I'm gonna save my comments for after. So.
Okay. I got my review.
Mm-hmm.
Good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Last one. Last but not least.
Say the best for last.
Y'all are some cheaters.
Ooh wee.
I'm like,
Get over here to us.
Word, I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. That's a good piece.
Wait, let's just do a little.
All right, that's enough, ladies. Y'all on diet.
We need another one.
Y'all knock it into your matching PJs. Relax.
Another one.
So yeah,
Imagine
back
PJs.
is never going unbig.
I'm never gonna unbig this bet.
Yeah, you gonna fit in PJs? Thanksgiving or Christmas? Make sure you fit in it.
I feel like I need to taste any ones again, double again.
Do you feel like we should?
Nah, you never know. You
Let
might,
me get another bite.
I'm gonna need another one of all for real.
Right, I feel like y'all definitely
do
need to
one
dig
more
back in,
round.
you know?
Yeah.
You'll finish
Your
it.
palate change. I feel like y'all should switch the order up again. Switch it up, mix it in.
Yeah.
I'll do all three.
I don't remember what fork I used for it at this point.
You want a grape?
No, gotta move this flour.
This one's still hot.
And that's a good piece.
Ooh.
Gotta blow it for a second.
That's hot.
Okay. I'm done.
Hungry though.
Amani, you done? Okay. You done?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So we tried all 3 Macs. We're gonna rate it 1 out of 5 and see who one had the best, and see who's really certified to make Thanksgiving macaroni. All right. So Amani, the first one, 1 out of 5.
So I'm gonna give my comments first before I give
Okay, of course.
my score. So this one, I feel like it was packed with flavors that I'm not really used to in mac and cheese, which made it like really good. It stood out. It was like, oh, this is different. And you know, you look out for things that's different when you're cooking and stuff. So I would give this, being that it's 1 out of 5, I'm going to give it a 3.7 out of 5.
Okay.
So roughly around like a 75% out of 100 because for Thanksgiving mac and cheese, you really want something that's comforting and like something that you know is like warming versus like restaurant style mac and cheese. So yeah.
Okay, I like that. What about you, C?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No.
Finish? You
Yeah.
good? Okay.
You gonna all give out.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna give this. That's hard. I'm gonna give it a 4.
Okay, what is your thoughts on it?
I definitely agree. It was like a burst of flavors. It was like, hold on, like this is not the average mac and cheese. Yeah, and I eat a lot of mac and cheese. I eat a lot, so yeah.
Okay, I think I'm gonna give it a 3, only because it was like maybe I was missing it. Maybe I had to take another bite. I didn't feel all the flavors that I was supposed to, but it wasn't giving me the Thanksgiving style like you said. So I'm just gonna stick with a 3. I'm sorry in advance, whoever's it was. All right, so
A 3 is good out of 5.
okay, yeah. All right,
It
so
is.
next one, the middle one.
So for the middle one, I'm going to give that a whoa. Sorry, y'all. Okay. So for the middle one, I'm going to give that a 3.9 out of 5. So that's like almost a 90%. Because I feel like it was very comforting. Like the first bite I took, I was like, wow, like this is some good mac and cheese. Like I'm coming back for seconds. Like it just felt very warm and it felt very like nurturing.
Okay.
You know, so like that.
I definitely agree, and I love mac and cheese that they put like a little crumb at the top.
Mm-hmm.
That be topping
Oh,
it
the
off.
breadcrumbs,
So
right?
yeah, that had it.
Okay.
I'm gonna give this. Oh my gosh, this is so hard.
I know.
I'm gonna go with a 4.
Okay. So I'm gonna give the middle one a 5. I'm sorry, but that one was really good. It made me go back they all made me go back for seconds, but that was the first one that made me go back for seconds. Like, hold on. It's like a lot of flavor that was packed into it to where it's like, hold on. Like, I need this at my Thanksgiving meal. Like, literally. So that's a full 5 for me. I'm sorry, but yeah. So the last one.
The last one, I'm going to give it a 4. Because I love like a crispy top to my mac and cheese.
Definitely.
Like a lot of people been switching their recipes and it'd be like soupy and it'd be like off the stove mac and cheese. Like I come from a family where it's firm, the top is crispy. Like I just love my mac and cheese like that. And it was comforting. So it had like all the flavors, the cheese, and it was just real. Like it reminded me of my mom's mac and cheese, which is always like warm when something could bring you back to family. So I'm gonna give that one a 4.
I don't even know if I can say this, but 6 out of 5 for that one. That one just got it for me. Like, yeah, it was it. Yeah, I want to take a bite right now.
I'm not
Go ahead. Bite right in. That one was I'm not gonna hold you. That was good. I like a good coat on top to where it's like, all right, I can crunch into it, whatever. So I'm gonna give it a 4.5. It was good. The flavors was there. It was well packed. It was not even like, as you said, soupy. Because, you know, some mac you dig into it and it's like it's all over the place. Go back in the pan. Like it's gonna, you know, it's packed together well. So 4.5 for me. So we did our ratings. You guys have to stand in front of your plate that's yours.
Well, I'll take
All right, first of all, we gotta stand up first and then walk to ours.
Huh?
Nah, let's just walk through it. Let's just walk through it.
Oh,
Overthinking it.
So, okay. Don't fall, Justin. Please claim your plates.
Hold on.
All right.
Bro, stand up with your back.
I am blocking the camera.
Justin, take your plate first. Which one's your plate?
Don't make it 4. Oh,
that was yours? Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. So we found out which is which. And did we come up with the conclusion who's the winner? Do we have to huddle together?
yeah.
We're going to huddle together and figure out which one is.
Yeah, you guys should go over there.
Get him out of here. Get him out of here.
We're going to see which one is best.
Get him out of here. You don't see back.
All right, so we back.
Wait, hold on, let me put that back down. Sorry.
No, you good. If you want to bite in. All right, so we're back here, and obviously you see we're still digging in because all this macaroni was good. So we came to an agreement as whole that the winner is, drum roll please. We said everybody won because everybody had their own unique flavoring and mix to their macaroni to where it's like, as one of you I think said earlier, everybody has something different to their food and their catering, so one doesn't stand out from the others because maybe this is how theirs is made or this is how this makes this, and you know, different seasonings. But we do want to say what we observed about each one. And with TK's, yours was very comforting the most, as far as like you had the firmness, you had the coat on top. It just made me feel like, oh my God, this is the macaroni and cheese that I see at my Thanksgiving table. Amani?
I definitely agree with you. When we were back there trying to come up with a decision, it was really hard because it was like each contestant has something that stood out, and it just kind of didn't feel fair to choose like a winner over, you know, the rest. Mm-hmm. So I feel like Takia's had the comfort, the firmness. I feel like Justin had the definite comfort. Like it was just like, I'm gonna eat this on a snowy day in my bedroom with Halloween Town on, and then Biggz gave me like, I'm not gonna hold you. It gave me kind of like restaurant style. Like I could see this being served in a restaurant. Yeah, it just gave me like a burst of like different flavors that, you know, are not something that you're typically used to. Mm-hmm. So I think all of them did a great job, and I'm so proud of all of them.
Agreed.
Okay. So we thank you guys so much for coming onto the show. Do you guys have anything you want to say regarding the reviews or anything?
I just would like to say thank you guys for giving me this opportunity to come and, you know, spend some time with you guys and share my infamous mac and cheese alongside my peers, Biggz and Justin, my guys for real. So
okay.
Justin, I want to take all of y'all home with me to cook. Thank you.
Yes, literally.
Just taking this home.
Oh yeah. No, yeah. I got my container.
Yeah,
I brought a container.
So go play me, please. Thank you.
You can follow me on IG.
Yes, everybody say your Instagrams.
yes.
Chef J Dillion. Chef J. Dillon.
Mhm.
DILLION.
Okay.
929-300-1053.
Okay. Thank you. Biggz.
Don't call me. Text me.
Y'all can follow me at Chef Biggz _ or 0401 _ Biggz. And yeah, you know the vibes, man. Call your mother.
Mm-hmm. All right. So.
And last but not least, you guys can follow me on Instagram at TK from BK. That's a TK period from period BK.
All right, period. All right. So I thank you all for coming today. This was a very fun experience. I hope that you guys did the same.
I had a question.
Yeah, let me hear it.
So it's Thanksgiving tomorrow, hypothetically, right?
It's in 4 days, yes.
Who you calling for the mac and cheese? Answer the question. No ifs, ands, but, or maybe. Answer the question. I'm asking every single one of y'all.
If
I'm not talking
I had
right now.
To be continued.
if I had to choose for my macaroni on my Thanksgiving table on Friday, I ain't trying to toot your horn because you was already tooting your own horn, but just that I might have to choose you. That's it. But
Who
yeah.
you calling?
I'm not gonna hold you if I had to choose. I gotta go with my best friend. I'm not gonna hold you.
Period.
What,
That's it.
is that being biased or you
It's
being
not being biased.
Okay.
It's only I'm not gonna hold you. I loved Biggz mac and cheese.
Mhm.
Yours is a strong follow up though because it's very comforting. Like if she flaked on me and she couldn't make it, I would call you to bring the mac and cheese.
So you basically like the runner up.
You the runner up.
Understand.
If I want to impress people, like if I'm having an event and I really want to impress people and stuff like that, I'm gonna call Biggz.
Yeah. Offer up. Okay.
Next.
I agree. I think I'm gonna go with Biggz and I'm gonna be telling people I cooked it. Now I'm gonna give you your credit.
You So this was great. I hope to see you guys. We're gonna see your Thanksgiving pictures on the table. Y'all cooking the macaroni?
Clip.
Matter of fact, stay tuned because I actually have a 7-day series segment coming out next week. I'm going to be dropping a Thanksgiving dish every day, and I'm also going to be selling recipes on my website for $1 or $2.
Oh,
So
okay.
stay tuned.
All right. And Justin, you cooking for Thanksgiving macaroni or Biggz?
I would not be here. I'm sorry for the inconvenience.
Oh, okay. Well, there we have it.
I don't know who's gonna make it either because I'm coming back on Thanksgiving. I ain't gonna be here either.
So,
So we not
so
getting
you
any
on
mac.
TK house.
But like the family, family.
That's it. We going to TK's crib.
Family about to break up. Back gonna be trash this year. I'll let y'all know from now,
Mac
man.
and cheese competition and they're not even cooking.
Oh, wait, y'all not going to be there, but the fam still going to be there.
I come back, huh?
You saying that the family going to break up, meaning like your family still going to be there for Thanksgiving even though you're not going to be there?
No, reason why they gonna break up because Mac gonna be trash this year.
You know what? I'm done. All
Somebody not
right.
gonna be able to make it. Me or the chef. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all house to get a plate.
I'm hungry.
Nah, you
Okay.
Shut down.
Yeah.
So let's wrap this up. So I thank you guys so much for coming on to Behind the Business, where we learn more about your insight, how quick you can make macaroni, the flavors you use, and everything else that came with it. If you guys or anyone you know wants to come on the show and you have a podcast, stay tuned for season 2 because we will be accepting applications. But till further notice, follow us on Instagram at BAEHIND.thebusiness on Instagram. Thank you.
Shout out to you, Anna, and thank you again.
Thank you.
Thank you, Anna.
Of course.
I got one last question.
Okay, Justin, go.
What inspired you to start this podcast?
Okay. Being that I have a business of my own, Anna Bakes, if you guys may not know. And the way it was going really good in the beginning. Then it started getting rocky to the point where it was like, oh my God, like what's going on? And a lot of people would quit at that point. But it made me realize that these things happen in a business and it's normal for it to happen. And other people I know, they used to see the post like, oh my God, this is why I'm scared to start a business because of all of this. But no, that's what should make you drive, because this stuff happens. You have to go through it. Mm-hmm. And so I feel like I was just like a living example of like, you know what, let me start this podcast to show that it's not always good behind the scenes. It's bad that happens. It's ugly that happens. And yeah, so I hope that answers your question. And yeah. Thank you guys for coming in. We'll see you on season 2.
Good night.